Hello, people. I am Dr. Muskan, and with me is Manas. Hi, Manas. Today we are going to read the book together that is Countdown to Riches. We are on chapter 12, which name is Money Vision Board. So I will be the one who will be reading this book, and Manas will be the one who will be explaining us the depth of each line. So this book mentions visualizing is the great secret of success. Have realized the infinite power you have to be, do, or have anything you want, you would never be worried about money again. You have complete dominion over your world, but you have to realize that for yourself. To realize your infinite power and become master over your money, you must first become the master of your own thoughts. The first step towards mastery of your thoughts requires you to constantly direct your thoughts towards the positive when thinking about money.
Yeah, sure. It is very, very important, as rightly mentioned in this book, and we have discussed several times that if you wanted to earn more amount of money, so first you need to take control of your own thoughts. So control the control levels, which is not in your hand. Now, many a times I observe people while coaching and serving, the people try to control which is not there in their hand, and either they lament it or they regret it, or or they becomes too desperate about to get it in that. So rather focus on what the control when which is not being in control. So why you need to focus on that? Yeah, it's exactly things happen like that. Powerful visual.
So, this mentions today we are going to direct the phenomenal power of your positive thoughts by using pictures of money on vision board, money vision board. Remember that pictures are an essential, powerful way to direct your thoughts because pictures and symbols are the language of your subconscious mind. And so every time you see pictures of money and wealth, they are implanted into your subconscious, the home of your beliefs.
Yeah. That's why it is imprinted in our consciousness goes deep. So there are two minds, one is conscious, one is unconscious mind. But what we see, what we see through our open eyes, that is consciously we are trying to imprint in our conscious mind. But when we act, and the major actions comes from our subconscious minds, because subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between what is right or what is wrong. It doesn't. Whatever is there inside of that, even if it's wrong thing, it still execute. And that's why if you reflect inside of you, you will see, अरे मैं तो ऐसा सोचे नहीं था ऐसा कुछ करने के लिए, और मैं तो मेरा इंटेंशन ऐसा नहीं था ये गलत चीज बोलना और गलत चीज करना, but we have or we happen to do that. Why it happened? Because that's reprogrammed in our subconscious, and subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between it's right or wrong. So just act. So it is very, very important what the food you are giving to your subconscious mind, or what we are consuming. As you rightly mentioned last um, couple of talks before, that what kind of foods we are consuming, what are the things information we are eating every day. So that depends what kind of books we are reading, what kind of associations we are in, what kind of influence being around us, what kind of mentor, teachers, communities are in. That's all are giving thoughts inside of your brain, and that's a storing. Our human minds are like the best digital camera which keeps storing each and every information. And if you give it over period of time again and again, that becomes your vision board. Why we keep prepare vision board? Because we wanted to see it like our three, like all our five senses and six senses, including our mind, is try to see something, feel something, believe, taste something. So same thing when we are doing through our eyes, see something. That's we're trying to visualize it again and again, again and again. And when we do something again and again and again and again, in quantum physics, it is called frequency. It's converted into frequency, means something happening frequently. When you do that, that becomes our own identity, or it becomes our personal reality. It doesn't matter it is good or bad. It doesn't matter it is positive or negative. Whatever you put inside, that's what you will come outside. Now, if you say that bank account is not hitting, that means something wrong or junk you have put inside in the bank account. Consciously, you put it earlier. Now it become now unconscious. It's acting like that. Inspiration.
It was deep that we have to program our subconscious mind.
Yes. Yes.
Book mentions what makes us different from another human being if we have got the same knowledge is the one who is applying that knowledge.
Yes. Yes.
Where is my life going and how can we use our current information to make our future better?
Yes.
So 15 years ago, what was being given a lot of importance in this world was our memory power. If you could remember what you learned in sixth grade, if you knew when Panipat War happened, when what was the chemical chemistry we could mix together to form whatever other mixture, the more you remember, the wiser you was considered. Lately, it's all about power of imagination. So memory power is shifted to the imagination power because now we have to not store extra data in our brain when we have iCloud to do this for us. What makes us smart is our ability to every day sit with our being and able to see what others can't see. Bill Gates at some point saw something in the world that was needed, that was going to come. Elon Musk speaks impossible while the normal world wants to achieve things which are possible to do. He says dream starts at the line of impossible. I want to go to Mars, speaking about how Mars is going to have its own sun. And he was explaining to the interviewer how it is not difficult to create the sun for Mars. It's easy part for humanity. Like what? Are they crazy? People like Elon Musk, or are we
Yes,
crazy?
there is.
So we spend so much time building our memory power, cramming books from first, second, third, fourth till 12th grade, then college. How much time are we giving to imagination power on daily basis? Imagine the impossible. It is impossible. That is why it is called as vision. That is why it is called as imagination.
Yes.
So have a big vision for yourself. There are stages of visualization. Stage one is, are you crazy? You must feel this and you must laugh on your own self while
Yes. Yes.
this. Stage two is where you are shifting from are you crazy to maybe
Yeah.
that it, and stage three is maybe to could be that it's almost feel like it's happened. And stage four is post manifestation stage where you will like that give me give like pinch me that is this really my reality. So God does not put dream in us which we can't fulfill. If you have some thoughts and feelings and you are
Right.
feeling crazy, just know there is a part of you that you work hard enough towards this greater vision of yours and it will come true.
Yes.
Paragraph was mainly talking about memory power and imagination power. Would you
Yeah.
like to tell something here?
I say there are two nations in the entire cosmic manifestation. One is the best nation, another one is the worst nation. What are those two nations? Do you know?
Best one is imagination, I feel.
What is the worst?
Worst, I
Is
would like to hear from you.
is procrastination.
Oh, big bulb on.
Oh, best is the imagination. करने में कोई पैसा नहीं लगता है, कोई मनी नहीं लगता है, कुछ नहीं लगता है. But that imagination can bring lot of bank balance in your account. And that's distinguish between a visionary and ordinary. It defines, it distinguishes between a achiever and not even starter. It defines between a great successful and another one is completely unsuccessful person. That is because they just thought or they believe something which not common people believe it. Like as the name mentioned here, Elon Musk. So one thought was coming. I was watching one of the interview where people asked him. I forgot the name who was interviewer. He was asking. No, he went bankrupt multiple times. You know, who ever thought what I am doing something really crazy and it's not working out? Why I should put so much time and effort? It is a mere waste of time and energy. He says no, never, no, ever, no. Are you crazy? Yes, yes. That's why it is he is doing. And honestly, as you rightly mentioned, it was really giving me the goosebump when you are when you're reading. I was telling the people sometimes told me that you are really crazy what you are doing and things like that. Like, yes, I am, honestly speaking. Honestly speaking, yes, I am. But thank you. Either you may discouraging way you are telling me or encouraging way. It doesn't make any difference to me. But yes, I am, honestly speaking. Because or I look for a person who is really crazy. क्योंकि दुनिया में कुछ भी जो काम करता है ना पागल लोग ही कुछ करता है.
I agree.
I saw this man named is Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose from the same land where I am. He was such a crazy man. The Britishers came to our country to loot us, prosecute us, and he was the person from nowhere. He's giving his speech that you give your young blood, I will give you the freedom. Where was the freedom? Everyone was slave that time. That man believed, yes, we can work. I can alone work that. And that's changed completely trajectory in the countries. I remembered one of the incidents of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Crazy man. He's such a crazy man. He went to Hitler, you know, want to meet Hitler. And when he went to Hitler, and Hitler ka, now we are seeing AI clone. Exactly looks like you. The way I speak, exactly my clone will speak like me. The same language, same body language, the way I talk, the way I think, everything you will have, even if you have this conversation with my AI clone, it will be have so perfect. You will not even understand it is a Manos clone is speaking or Manos is speaking. Now this technology has come. But that time, the real human, he made as a clone of Hitler. Can you understand? The man was thinking that that was the possibilities. He made exact Hitler in front of him and he said to Subhash Chandra Bose, he went there and handshake him. Man, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose told, I came here to meet Hitler. And he says, I am the Hitler. He says, I wanted to meet Hitler, not you. And that guy was so shocked. How come you understand I am not the Hitler? And he said, another person exactly looks like Hitler, speaks like Hitler, body language speaks like Hitler, everything is like Hitler. He says, the face was says, I want to meet Hitler, not you. Person went like that. Fourth person went like that. The same clone of Hitler. Finally, Hitler came and met. I still said, no one in my life ever came and understood, detected. How could you detect?
Hmm.
एक क्रेजी पर्सन कर सकता है नॉट ए कॉमन इंसान नहीं कर सकता है but he was also a common human being like any one of us but the imagination the beliefs he had, thoughts he had. क्यों ये मैं कर सकता possible something miraculous can happen. Like I was talking about, you are talking about crazy. I was talking to yesterday I was talking to with one of the DIG officers retired in from CRPF. I was talking, you know, the one common man came, he was approaching him. अभी DIG को approach करना इतना आसान नहीं होता. And 7 साल पहले जब पुलवामा अटैक हुआ था, तब जितना सारा जवान हमारा फोर्स में शहीद हुआ था, he decided that I wanted to go each and every meteor's home. हर एक जवान के घर पे मैं पहुंच के उनसे मिट्टी लेके आऊंगा. That memory. Now, this looks really crazy because he could think that crazy way that entire nations was just standing beside him because of his crazy thought. Now, what I am trying to give this extreme view of the example, either you wanted to do study something, you wanted to achieve something in your life, whether it can be your career, it could be your health, it could be your relationships, it could be even in a great amount of bank balance or money. You need to be really, really crazy about it. If you don't believe in your mission, if you do not believe in your dream, if you not believe in yourself, no one else in the world will be believing in you. Very simple. You need to be super crazy about you. And if people says, are you crazy? You should proudly say, yes, I am crazy. क्योंकि crazy लोग भी दुनिया में कुछ पागल लोग ही कोई दुनिया को कुछ कर सकते हैं बताओ. And even after watching these videos, if you are not feeling really crazy, what some of the crazy things is happening around you? And you will see, I saw some of the things, I saw so many intelligent people. One of the podcasts recently I was watching, उसमें एक statistic दिखाया गया है that I think 40% of IITians are not doing great in their money. IITians को हमको समझ जाता है in terms of engineering field or tech field में India is the topmost institute. And even I was doing the research when I was writing this book. No, then I saw that even the statistics, the intelligent and very intelligent and educated, I mean to say, not I would not say the educated right word, intelligent and so-called tech, and I would say the degrees person, those who have multiple degrees, they are not doing financially something great, but those who do not have even a great degree, they are doing financially great. So it has nothing to do with your formal education.
Agree.
What is need to be there, and you need to be really crazy about
They
it.
both are very different zones.
Yeah. So it has nothing to do. And let me tell you what I did not do last 12 years in corporate careers, I did in last 1.5 years. Even last 15 years, next 2 years, you will see, I will say the same thing. Last 15 years में जो नहीं किया ना, last 1 साल में किया हूँ, 1 1.5 साल में, 2 साल में किया हूँ. तो ये चीज होता है तब होता है ना जब you really believe in yourself, or really feel that. And if you're not able to believe yourself, get a mentor, get a coach, get a person who can believe in you. It's very simple, and they can bring the best out of it. I mean, लास्ट आई थिंक 2-3 पॉडकास्ट 2-3 डिस्कशंस के पहले हम ये चीज बात कर रहा था. One of the person I was talking to, she's from Pakistan, and she was struggling to get a job in US, and her situation was completely dicey, dicey in terms of if she doesn't get a job within a month, she has to come back to Pakistan, and she may not get the visa back again to go back to US. I told still, don't worry, definitely you are going to get the best job. And I was talking about the vision board, to her, and it looks something, because she was not believing herself, and she was feeling, ये क्या motivational बकवास क्या सच है? Is it happening or not? I told, let's consider this a motivational bakwas. Let's start with that. because that's our belief.
Hmm.
ये मोटिवेशनल बकवास तो हम चालू ही नेगेटिव बिलीफ से किया है, बट आई न्यू द टूल्स, आई न्यू द टेक्निक्स हाउ यू कैन चेंज द बिलीव्स इन 10 minutes. Okay, so do you want the job or do you want this motivational bकवास? Which one you want? Now you want job. Okay, forget about the motivational बकवास है क्या है, जॉब ही चाहिए ना, छोड़ दो मोटिवेशनल बकवास के. तो क्या चाहते हैं, कौन सा जॉब चाहते हो? I want this job. Okay, write it down on paper. So did all these things and made the vision board for her. I don't keep it on your phone, mobile, yeah, as a screen. She kept it. I don't know if you can do a print, keep it in front of you. See it. And I made her to practice about in the third chapter, what we read about the money affirmation, money wordings. I clubbed that I converted that affirmation into incantations to believe in her physiology and psychology, changed with these beliefs, we did it. And I checked it sometimes in the middle of the night and the dead in the night. Are you really capable to get the jobs? Because yes, I am. 10 दिन पहले सेम पर्सन बोलता था मेरे को जॉब मिलेगा कि नहीं पता ही नहीं. And good news is, yesterday she got a job. It has been only 15 days.
It's just like operating from a miracle zone, magical space. Superb.
I say, on the Valentine's Day love from Pakistan to India.
Amazing. Amazing. You know, we can't change the world, but we can change the life of the one person around us.
I
So
think
that,
that is a success for me, honestly. That is a success for me.
yeah, there is a different connection with the
Yeah.
power, highest power, which happens in the process, which we all human beings are operating. The first stage is victim, where we are saying that situations are happening to me, things are happening to me, people are speaking this to me. I'm not able to do this and that, you know, I'm going to create my life from my thoughts, from belief system, from the attitude I carry towards life. Then the third stage comes is the stage of channel, in which you was while you was helping that lady. And channel stage is all about things are happening through me. I don't know which is the divine pipeline which is connected with the highest power. Downloads are coming from there and I am giving here. And that was your stage, that was stage of channel, that is third stage. And the fourth stage and the highest stage is enlightenment, where it is said that we all become radio. What's inside of us is what's outside. Inner world is creating outer world.
Exactly.
So that's how it happens. So the next line this book mentions, when we remove the beliefs of lack, money can pour in from everywhere.
Exactly. From everywhere. That is the thing. It's not that only from coming one side, multiple direction. And
Yeah.
that I exactly tap into that and created multiple source of income streams for people. Exactly it is.
And there are very funny ways where people have received money in the past. I was listening to all of it and I was like, wow, universe is so magical. We cannot believe how money is coming to people. So some people are, you know, every single day they are getting tired in the mind thinking about money. They are getting exhausted in the mind thinking about money. They are thinking that chal raha hai, ho raha hai, thinking about the money. So these all are the negative programming. The good programming towards money is when we tune into abundance. When
Exactly.
we operate from that magical space, from that miracle area, that, you know, if I can believe it here, I can see it in my life.
Yeah. I was participating few weeks back at Tony Robbins on the event, you
Mm,
know, and one of our fellow coach was also participating from India, and I saw yesterday status. It is mentioned when universe is aligned with the work, and I show that post to my wife.
mm,
I asked her, is it
mm,
correct or what is? She told, yeah, first time she told, yes, correct. Then second time told, no, it is not, it is wrong. Well, why it is wrong? She's telling the universe is Just asking for the universe is aligned with our what. So universe is always aligned. Question is not that universe is aligned or not. Am I aligned with the universe or not? As you
This
rightly
is
mentioned,
so so important. Yeah, alignment. Yeah, please go ahead.
yeah. So what you rightly mentioned, but are you tuned into the abundance or not? So if you are tuned into abundance, you will get the abundance anyway. But much another deeper level is you be the abundance. Being abundance is something, if you can, of course you can, but if you are being in the abundance, abundance will be flow through you, to you, and for others from you. So you not only be the channel, but also you be that. So that is the highest level, as you mentioned, the transformations. Thank you for bringing that point.
Wow. Amazing. Super amazing. I was about to share something regarding what I just forgot, but it was so important. Um, about what was the topic we were talking about before sharing this example?
We are talking about the aligning into the abundance. You are mentioning
Yeah.
about the abundance.
Alignment. Yeah, alignment. Yeah. Can I share some thoughts on that?
Yeah, yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. So in today's time, people are victims of comparison, low self-worth symptom. Comparison steals the joy of a human being. For example, if I am a bird who loves to fly, and if I see the fishes who loves to swim, and if now this bird wants to become fish, that is the place where damage will happen.
Huh?
So what we have to do, we have to reject the rejection. I have to
Yes.
be me in the process. So what happens is when we are comparing us with the others, in that process, what's happening inside of us, we forget that the comparison was always between me and me.
Mm.
It's always you versus you and you and your results, your life, and what you are creating in your life. It's never about people. It's never. But what we do is when we see social media and friends and doing this and that, and they are this ahead and that ahead, and whatsoever they are doing, and when we see it, and some of us are, just go into the misalignment. Why? Because the mind, for example, the soul and source was part of non-physical energy. Mind is part of physical energy. This
Mhm.
is physical world.
Mm.
This is physical body.
Yeah.
And the mind, which has come along with the soul, is also physical. Source and soul was non-physical. Means my soul was there even if I was not in this world. So what we have to do when we are working on alignment, we have to work on alignment of soul with source with the mind. But what happens in the process when my mind is near the mind of somebody else? So we both are away from our main source and soul. Now both misaligning souls are talking about something which is taking them to more misalignment. It is as simple as we are asking buttermilk from somebody who do not even know how to prepare buttermilk. So so we have to work on our alignment as primary goal.
Yes.
The more we are in alignment, the more we can work on our vision,
Yes.
the more we can protect our vision, because our vision is our
Exactly.
baby. What people do is people say that पागल है क्या इस
हाँ,
डायरेक्शन
पागल
में जा रही है.
बोलने का हाँ,
और
पागल.
yeah, and some people laugh in the process,
Yeah.
that but what we have to do, we have to just protect our vision, we have to just to, and the people who are having the power to move on their vision, those who are in alignment.
Exactly.
The people who are not aligned, they are misaligned because they are around somebody else's mind.
Yeah.
Now it's as simple as, There is one person who is misaligned, and now that one person who is misaligned, they're asking,
Boleh.
they're asking from us to bring them near them. So they are saying that don't please yourself, please me, so that
Hmm.
I can come into my alignment. Do what I'm saying, don't what you want to do.
Hmm.
So
Right.
when other person is saying do what I'm saying you to do and don't do what you want to do, so at that time, this is how people pleasing behavior starts. The more we are pleasing people in the process, the more we are going away from our vision.
You can please people, nothing wrong in that, but you need to understand what the person needed. Then only you can actually be the channel. Again, you can be the channel for that person, but for what cost? Because every decision has a cost. जिस समय पहले भी बताया था आपको, मतलब इसी सीरीज में मतलब कुछ दिन पहले भी बताया था, each and every decision has a cost. So when you are making a decision that I'm going to please that person or this person, actually you are doing certain things which may be helping for that person or not. You need to be really certain about it. Very simple. Now, if that could cost for your bigger vision, then you are killing yourself. It's very simple. We
Yeah.
cannot please everyone at every time, but definitely we can please some of the people at some of the time for sure.
People pleaser and authenticity are two different spectrums and both are opposite of each other.
Yes, but people does it. खुश होना और खुश दिखाना में दो बहुत फर्क है. खुश होना एक्चुअली बहुत इजी है, सस्ता भी है, अफोर्डेबल है, चीप है, बट खुश दिखाना वेरी कॉस्टली है, डिफिकल्ट है. इट इज रियली मिजरेबल प्रोसेस.
So this says that you can choose any area in your home for your money vision board as long as it's place where you will see it often. You could even use your refrigerator to create your money vision board, complete or print pictures that represent money. So here's the picture, for example.
Wow, very good one. What kind of home, what kind of things? Lovely.
So it says that key to create your money vision board, collect or print pictures that represents money such as piles of coins, stacks of bills, dollar symbols or symbols that represents currency, pictures of gold and silver and anything else that represents wealth to you like your dream car,
Hmm.
dream home,
Hmm.
etc. The board should be dripping with images of money and wealth. I
Hmm.
also want you to choose 20 different amounts of money to write on your money vision board. Choose a mixture of smaller and larger amounts that feel achievable to you, such as $5, $10,
Yeah.
$100, $250, $500, $2,000, $10,000, $100,000, etc. Whenever you manifest one of these amounts, remove it and place a new amount of choosing. Like we have to expand it slowly.
Yes. Slow
Look
but
at, yeah,
slow but steady.
yeah, like it must feels like, for example, I have my vision book with me. The first photo I have pasted, which is already done. So the next photo is just gives me the idea that this will also be achievable. So some people they prepare
It's become a
vision book.
belief system inside of you. The already, yeah, I have done already. It's become achievable. Yeah, good.
Yes. So you can also we can to prepare vision book.
Mm-hmm.
Am I audible?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's breaking, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so we can have vision book.
Yeah, exactly.
The more you expose your subconscious mind to images of wealth and prosperity, the faster your subconscious will believe that you are wealthy. In the Secret movie and books, John Asraf tells the amazing story of how he ended up buying the exact house he had the picture of on his vision board from 5 years earlier. It wasn't until he found his old vision board in the storage box that he realized he had bought his dream house without even knowing it. That's how incredibly powerful this practice is. So here's this chapter ends.
Wow, this is so powerful. So create your vision board, my friend. If you want to know how to create a vision board, you can watch some of the videos mentioned in our channel as well. Both of our channel, how you can create your vision board. It's very simple, pretty simple. Continue methods, and of course, I will put a link where you can also get a vision board as a sample for you, so that you can download that as a vision board for you. So it will be helpful for you to create, you know, because you need to create your own vision, no one else, because it is your life, it is your destination. So you need to achieve it. Other persons can become channel, can become medium, can help you to achieve that. But you need to achieve yourself. It's very simple. So,
So I can give some messages what they can paste on money vision board. They
yes.
can paste their dream house,
Yeah.
they can paste their dream car, and
Yeah.
they have to write the amount.
Yeah.
They can paste the pictures of gold, that how much they want to invest yearly or monthly. They can paste the picture of some real estate, some property they want to buy. They can paste pictures of some trips they want to go. So, for example, how many trips they want to, like, for example, they can paste the pictures of the trips. So, the photographs of those areas. They can paste the pictures of the amount of the money they want to give in charity. So, when we are doing all of this, this is absolute fun and inspired actions will be taken.
Yes, it will be aligned to your towards your destination. Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you. Please share this video at least with 3 people, because what we have discussed, if that's changed some of your thoughts and beliefs in terms of aligned action, how this function can. And that is the best gift you can give to anyone else. So please do share with at least 3 people. And let's look
Thank
forward for the next discussions. And, we are going to discuss in the next chapter.
I am multimillionaire is the chapter.
Multi-millionaire. Wow, I'm super excited. Really looking forward how you can become first millionaire from your family. And next episode, Anika Pehle. If you wanted to watch, you can watch my couple of podcasts where I have discussed about how you can become first millionaire for your family as well. We'll take it further next. See you.